The Yukon, synonymous with gold rush legends and untamed opportunity, remains a land where dreams are forged against a backdrop of breathtaking wilderness and endless horizons. Its mining legacy began with the Klondike Gold Rush, a feverish stampede that drew thousands north in search of fortune, adventure, and a new beginning. That pioneering spirit still drives the region today, making the Yukon a world-class mining destination where innovation meets tradition. The territory's stable regulations and pro-mining government attract global investment, providing a secure environment for both established companies and bold newcomers. While gold remains the main prize, explorers now seek silver, copper, and zinc across vast, underexplored lands. Modern technology, like aerial surveys and soil sampling, has sparked a new era of discovery, allowing geologists to uncover hidden riches once thought unreachable. The White Gold District, with geology akin to the legendary Klondike, is a hotspot for exploration, drawing teams from around the world. Major finds here have reignited excitement and drawn international attention, fueling hope for the next big discovery. For investors, the Yukon offers the rare chance for small companies to make transformative discoveries that can change their fortunes overnight. Its rich history inspires confidence that more wealth lies beneath the surface. Every new drill hole and business deal sends ripples through the mining world, as each step forward could reveal the next great deposit. The Yukon's unique blend of storied past and untapped potential makes it a critical region to watch for anyone interested in the future of mining. Here, fortunes are still made, one discovery at a time, echoing the dreams of those who came before. The story of the Yukon is far from over. Its chapters continue to unfold with every sunrise. Its golden promise continues to lure explorers and investors alike, each hoping to leave their mark on this legendary land. The next chapter is being written right now, as the Yukon's legacy of opportunity lives on. To understand the recent shakeup in the Yukon's gold sector, let's meet the two key players at the heart of this unfolding story. Kinross Gold, a global mining giant operating major gold mines across several continents, is a name synonymous with scale and experience in the industry. Their focus is clear: extracting gold efficiently, maintaining high production levels, and always seeking new growth opportunities to expand their global footprint. White Gold Corp, by contrast, is a junior explorer, smaller, more agile, and laser-focused on discovery rather than production. They don't run mines. Instead, they hunt for new gold deposits, taking on the high-risk, high-reward challenge of finding the next big strike. White Gold holds the largest land package in the Yukon's White Gold District, over 350,000 hectares of untapped potential, making them a key player in the region's exploration scene. Their mission is to use cutting-edge geology and innovative exploration techniques to uncover the next major gold discovery in the Yukon. For years, Kinross was a major shareholder in White Gold, providing not just funding but also technical expertise and industry connections. This partnership gave Kinross early access to promising discoveries, while White Gold gained credibility, resources, and the backing of an industry heavyweight. Such alliances are common in mining. Majors back juniors to secure future growth, all while avoiding the risks and costs of early-stage exploration. The industry watched closely, seeing this as a model for how big miners support the exploration pipeline. But as with all partnerships, things can change as strategies evolve. Kinross's involvement was a symbol of confidence in both White Gold and the Yukon's untapped potential, sending a strong signal to the market. Now, that relationship has shifted, marking a turning point for both companies and the region. The stage is set for a new chapter in Yukon exploration, with both companies charting their own paths forward. The industry is watching to see what happens next, as the future of Yukon's gold rush hangs in the balance. The stakes have never been higher, and the next move could reshape the landscape of gold exploration in the Yukon for years to come. The partnership ended abruptly. Kinross sold its entire stake in White Gold Corp. Nearly 18 million shares, about 12% of White Gold, changed hands in a single transaction. The sale was executed as a bought deal, with banks buying all shares at 45 cents each, over $8 million in total. For Kinross, the dollar amount was minor. The strategic message was far bigger. The transaction was swift and decisive, handled by a syndicate of underwriters. Overnight, White Gold's ownership structure shifted. Kinross's concentrated stake was replaced by a diverse group of new investors. This marked a clean break between the two companies. For years, Kinross had been a stabilizing force and a potential buyer for any major discovery. Now, that direct link is gone. The market was left to interpret the move. Was it a loss of faith, or simply a shift in strategy? The answer would shape perceptions of both companies. Why did Kinross choose to exit now, at this particular moment? It's a question that's on the minds of many investors and industry watchers. The answer lies in the company's evolving corporate strategy, rather than any immediate concerns about White Gold's potential or the Yukon region itself. Major mining companies like Kinross are constantly reviewing and reshaping their portfolios, aiming to focus on assets that best align with their long-term vision and growth objectives. Right now, Kinross is pouring significant resources into its massive Great Bear project in Ontario, a billion-dollar high-grade gold discovery that could transform the company's future. Projects of this scale demand enormous capital, management attention, and operational focus, prompting Kinross to streamline its investments and shed non-core assets. At the same time, rising costs and persistent inflation mean mining companies must be more disciplined than ever with their spending and resource allocation. By selling non-core holdings like White Gold, Kinross frees up valuable cash that can be redirected toward flagship projects or returned to shareholders, strengthening its financial position. There's also a broader industry trend at play. Major miners are moving away from small, passive stakes in junior companies, instead preferring direct control or clear paths to full ownership. Kinross's decision reflects this shift as the company narrows its focus to fewer but more strategic and impactful investments. Importantly, this move isn't a negative judgment on the Yukon or its potential, but rather a sign of changing priorities and a dynamic, ever-shifting industry landscape. Ultimately, the sale is about sharpening focus, boosting efficiency, and positioning Kinross to seize the next big opportunity that comes its way. The mining world is always evolving, and companies like Kinross must adapt to stay ahead in this competitive environment. Kinross's exit sent shockwaves through White Gold Corp. The immediate effect, downward pressure on the stock as nearly 18 million shares hit the market. Investors wondered, did Kinross know something others didn't? But the sale also removed a looming share overhang, making the stock more attractive to new buyers. With Kinross gone, White Gold is now truly independent. No longer tied to a single major, the company can negotiate with any partner or buyer. This opens the door to competitive bids if a major discovery is made. Management must now step up, communicating progress, drilling results, and a clear vision for the future. The focus shifts to the company's assets and exploration success. Independence brings both challenge and opportunity. For White Gold, it's a chance to prove its value on its own terms. The next moves will be critical. The market is watching closely. With Kinross gone, Agnico Eagle Mines becomes White Gold's top strategic partner. Agnico Eagle, another global gold producer, holds a significant stake, now the largest in White Gold. Their continued investment signals strong confidence in White Gold's potential. Agnico's deep Yukon experience and technical expertise are invaluable assets. With one primary backer, White Gold can align its strategy more closely with Agnico's goals. This could lead to a more focused, efficient exploration program. The big question, will Agnico remain a passive investor or take a more active role? If White Gold makes a major discovery, Agnico is well positioned to make a move. For shareholders, this partnership is a powerful engine for growth. The new dynamic simplifies decision-making and clarifies the path forward. The future of White Gold may now rest in Agnico's hands. The stakes are higher than ever. Kinross's exit is more than a company story. It's a signal to the entire Yukon mining scene. The region has long thrived on investment from major gold producers, creating a competitive environment. Some may see Kinross's departure as a loss of confidence, but it's also part of a natural evolution. The Yukon is shifting from early-stage exploration to focused project development. As projects advance, the most committed players remain. The sale highlights the need for juniors to diversify their investor base and avoid over-reliance on a single partner. Ultimately, the Yukon's future depends on continued discovery and development, not any one company. This is just one chapter in a much larger story. The real test will be in the ground, what explorers find and how they build on it. The Yukon's golden promise endures. The next big discovery could be just around the corner. What's next for White Gold Corp? The company stands at a crossroads. With the share overhang gone, it can focus on aggressive exploration. Key targets like Golden Saddle and Ark offer room for resource expansion and new discoveries. Success will be measured in drill results and ounces found. Management must communicate progress clearly, regular updates, resource estimates, and exploration plans. The partnership with Agnico Eagle will be central, offering technical support and strategic alignment. This collaboration could accelerate discovery and value creation. Looking ahead, White Gold could attract a takeover offer or advance a project toward production. The goal turn exploration success into shareholder value. The next 12 to 24 months will be decisive. Independence and focus give White Gold a unique opportunity. The company's future is in its own hands. Kinross's sale of its White Gold stake is more than a business deal. It's a turning point. It reflects shifting strategies, evolving partnerships, and the relentless pace of the mining industry. For Kinross, it's about focusing on flagship projects and maximizing returns. For White Gold, it's a moment of liberation, freedom to chart its own course. With Agnico Eagle's backing, White Gold is well positioned to unlock the Yukon's potential. The event is a case study in the risks and rewards of strategic partnerships. The true value lies in the ground and the team's ability to make discoveries. The Yukon story is far from over. As long as gold remains, explorers and investors will follow. This is not an ending but a new beginning for White Gold Corp in the Yukon.